In this video, I'm comparing and contrasting the Shun Classic Bread Knife and the Wusthof Ikon Bread Knife. The whole point of a bread knife, as you know, is to be a serrated and sharp knife that cuts through loaves of bread easily and cleanly. And the reason I'm making this video comparing the two is because they're actually in the same price point, so it makes sense to compare the two. Off the bat, similarities. Both knives are handmade, the Shun obviously in Japan and the Wusthof in Germany. Both knives are forged, as you see here, and both knives actually have a very similar cutting edge. The Shun has a 16-degree angle, which is very sharp, and the Wusthof has an even sharper 14-degree angle. But obviously there are more things to look at. The Shun uses VG Max steel for the cutting edge, which is a notch above the already extremely well-regarded and gold standard of VG10. So it's even harder, it's even more resilient, and it holds its edge even better. The end result is that it really doesn't need that much maintenance because of that. On the contrary, the Wusthof uses their own sort of proprietary blend of metal, and it's a 58 hardness, so it's much softer. And that means that especially with a 14-degree angled blade, which is very thin and very delicate, it's going to dull very, very quickly. So that's just one thing you need to consider. It is going to need honing, it is going to need sharpening much, much more often. On top of that, the actual blade of the Wusthof is just their proprietary metal, and that's that. It's a very classic knife. While the Shun has 34 layers of stainless steel folded into the blade, which number one creates this gorgeous Damascus pattern that I hope you can see, but number two makes it extremely resilient to rust and pitting and staining and things like that. At the same time, the knife has a full tang going all the way down, as does the Ikon, and the handle on the Shun is black pakkawood, which is a compressed resin-filled wood that's very, very resilient against water damage and stains and things like that. The handle on the Wusthof is plastic and it's triple riveted on. The handle of both knives are ergonomic. The Shun has a classic D-shaped handle. It fills in your palm as you work with it, and it also has this nice curvature to the bolster where your fingers go in for a pinch grip. The Wusthof, on the other hand, has been designed purely in the handle for ergonomics. As you can see, really, no matter how you're holding the knife, it honestly always feels like it's an extension of your hand, which I like a lot. Aside from that, both have lifetime warranties, but the Shun also comes with lifetime sharpening for free, which I'm a big fan of. The reason is because with serrated knives like these especially, if you take it to a reputable sharpener who does it by hand, it's going to cost you roughly $10 per inch to sharpen these knives, which means this 8-inch knife is going to be $80, and this 9-inch knife is going to be $90 just to sharpen one time. And even then, you don't really know what the results are going to be. It might be one of those horror stories that we always read about. With the Shun, you send it to Shun, they look at it. If they see any problems, they toss it and give you a brand new knife. But otherwise, you can rest easy knowing they're going to put the exact same edge on the knife as when you first grabbed it, and they're going to do it for free, which I think is a no-brainer. Either way, it comes down to personal preference. If you like heavier, sort of bulkier German knives, the Ikon is the best set you can possibly get. If you like the thinner, lighter, more nimble Japanese knives, the Shun Classic is an amazing set to grab. I'll put a link down to both below. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.